So were you familiar with the books when you signed on to do this?
When I first auditioned, I had not read the books. I had a lot of friends who were really into the Cirque Du Freak book series and were really big fans of the books, and they were like, "Oh, you're auditioning for Darren Shan, that's so cool," you know. So when I first auditioned, I hadn't read the books, no.
Did you read them? Have you read them since?
Yeah, as soon as I got the part, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." I'll go to Barnes & Noble and flip through and see what's up. And the first movie, The Vampire's Assistant, is actually a combo of the first 3 books. So I didn't want to get like too far into the series because there's actually 12 books in the Cirque du Freak series by Darren Shan, and so I haven't read all 12 yet.
I actually read them. I love them.
Awesome.
So it's a really dark story. So what age
Yeah.
group do you think this is really going towards?
Well, my little brother saw it, and he's 12, and he liked it. He said there's definitely some freaky parts, and I think adults will really like it. So I think the only age limitation is like how young does it play. So I would say like 10, 11, depending upon, you know, what your kid is used to and how you feel you're comfortable with letting your kid see, you know. But I think probably like 11 to 110.
Nice. So it's a really kind of a different vampire mythology. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the vampires in the Cirque du Freak series are very interactual with humans. They really interact with humans. They've got girlfriends, they go out and they do stuff, and it's not like they're isolated in their own world and they can't be around humans or else they'll drink their blood, you know. So that's a really cool aspect. And then the superpowers are a little different. They have super spit, which can heal wounds.
I love that.
I know, it's great, super spit. And they do this thing called flitting, which is their method of transportation. It's kind of a combo of slowing down time and running really fast. So there's a couple different things that Darren and Krebsley and Steve can do.
So vampires are really hot right now, between this and Twilight and everything. So do you have a favorite vampire movie?
I'm kind of a fan of the older, kind of classical, like Dracula movies and stuff like that. So I really like the old stuff.
So are you guys going to do another film?
We'll see. We'll see if we'll do another film. It depends whether the fans respond and if people come out and see it, and if audiences want to see another film, I would be more than happy to do another one.
So you guys filmed in New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's a pretty crazy town. So
Yeah.
got any fun New Orleans stories?
Yeah, well, we were actually there for Mardi Gras, and
God.
if you've ever been there for Mardi Gras, it's pretty crazy, you know, like people throwing beer at you and beads and like
You had
mumble
beads
jumble.
thrown at you? What did you do to get
Yeah.
the beads thrown at you?
Oh, nothing. I just was like, hey, you know, throw me some beads, and they did. They throw beads at everyone, but it was pretty crazy. They shut down like all the main roads, and the parades were going on, and it was actually like our second day flying into New Orleans to prep for the film, and so we couldn't even go anywhere. We had to go in the one car and then get out and walk a couple blocks and then get into another car. So it was pretty crazy, and my brothers and sisters were down there with me, and we were up in this room, and my little brother goes, "Chris, there's a guy peeing on a fire hydrant," and I was like, "Yeah, it's Mardi Gras, Mike." So there is some crazy stuff that happened, but New Orleans is a really fun town.
So what do you have coming up next?
I did this movie called The Hole in 3D with Joe Dante, and it's about these 2 kids who find this hole in their basement, and all this weird stuff starts coming out of the hole, and they figure out that whatever your worst fear is comes out of the hole. And so they kind of have to face their fears and deal with that and figure out how to shut down the hole.